for the league game with Wigan. Wigan coming out, and their team is Barry Williams at fullback, Ronnie Braithwaite at 2, Colin Whitfield at 3, Dennis Ramsdale at 4, Henderson Gill at 5, and Wigan with 2 half-backs, 2 new ones, David Wood at 6 and Mike Ford at 7. The forwards, Glyn Shaw, Nicky Kiss and Brian Case, and the second row, Graham West, Brian Dunn, and the loose forward, Sean Wayne. The substitutes for Wigan are Jeff Clare and Danny Campbell. Wigan out a little bit early, just warming up. Bradford Northern.
I was just going to say...
Keith Mumby, Richard Davis on the wings, Steve Parrish, Audley Pennant, David Smith, and halfbacks Ellery Hanley and Andy Robinson. And the pack, Mickey Atherton, Brian Noble and Gary Van Bellen, and the second row, Ian Sheldon, Dick Jazovich, and the loose forward, Alan Rathbone. Substitutes for Bradford, Dean Carroll at 14 and Mark Fleming at 15. Have with us today here at Central Park Alan Guilfoyle and David Barons. Welcome, gentlemen.
All right, Alan.
All right, Alan.
Windy, cool.
Right conditions for rugby.
Certainly different to the early summer stuff that we had.
Exactly. That is ideal for people to watch the game. I think today we'll see, Bradford doing all the attacking, where many years ago it was all Wigan. I think Wigan will have to do a lot of defending today.
And there's going to be a few moments silence for one of the Wigan officials who died recently. So we'll just keep quiet for a minute. Today's referee is Mr. Massey. Interesting, Alan. 3 new halfbacks really on show.
That's right. For Bradford, we got Andy Robinson. Well, we all know Andy from the second team. Andy's not going to let us down. In fact, he could add a bit to us, a bit of pace around the scrum. For Wigan, Mike Ford. He's an outstanding junior player, Mike Ford. Went on the Barla tour of New Zealand and played in every match on the tour. And so he's obviously a good footballer, is a lad.
Right, this Wood at standoff, I don't know.
Well, no, Wood is a product of the Wigan Junior rugby, but I don't know rightly for myself, Alan.
Entertaining game, I'm quite sure, in prospect. Of course, Bradford undefeated this season. We'll be looking to add 2 points to their record. 1 or 2 injuries in the team have left us without Jeff Gratian and Graham Idle. And just for the record at Wigan, I think the games are now 40 games to Bradford at Wigan, and we've won 6, drawn 6 and lost 28. So that record could do with some improvement. Williams takes the kick-off, Glynshaw coming in, and Bradford in there tackling Rathbone and Noble. Kiss moving the ball wide. Case coming in, distinguished by the little headband, and there's the kick downfield. That bounces kindly for Mumby, who takes it in his stride and comes forward, weaving, trying to beat men, but he's well tackled. Case in with the tackle. Noble, Robinson, Van Bellen, running sideways away from Wayne. Rathbone on just into the Wigan half. Atherton on the short side, takes it forward, he's tackled by Wood. Robinson running forward and turning it back inside to Sheldon, who should have gone to the short side there. There was a big gap, came into the tackle. The short side ball, but it's back to Hanley. Hanley hoists one downfield, and that's a good kick over the fullback. Williams has to knock it down and feeds it away to Gill. The crowd roars, expecting Gill to do something, but really nowhere to go. Gill plays his ball. Glyn Shaw coming down the short side is well tackled. And Davis and Parrish in. And Bradford caught offside. And the first penalty of the game to Wigan. A very high kick puts that ball well into the stand. Colin Whitfield to be kissed with the tap on the mark, and one up. Brian Case pushes Atherton away and loses the ball. Come on! Richard Davis comes in and tackles him. Mr. Massey there a little bit uncertain. The ball was dropped. Mr. Massey giving another penalty to Wigan.
Well, the man dropped the ball. Mr. Massey not watching at all, Alan, and the linesman didn't know what to give.
Well, he was looking to the linesman for some sort of signal. I don't know whether he got it or not. Whitfield kicking at goal. And he'll have, with the help of the wind, it's blowing down and across the field, and Whitfield goal kicker. Little bit unfortunate, David, there.
Yes, very unfortunate. I think the referee's eye was not on the ball, and also the player was tackled at the same time. He was tackled by two men, and I think there was nothing wrong with the man coming trying to get the ball out of his hand, because the referee didn't shout help.
Yeah. Whitfield strikes it well. It looks good, and that sails straight through the middle, and that's 2 points to Wigan. That comes in the 3rd minute. And that's a good start for Wigan.
I've got one here.
A short little chip over the top by Hanley. And it's down by Ford. Ford takes that one. Wigan, short side ball. Wayne just beats one man. And here's a kick downfield, and that's going over Mumby's head. It's a good kick. Depends how it bounces. It's going to touch and beats Davis down the side. Just shows the strength of the wind carrying it a little bit further than everybody expected.
Yeah, good high ball and going.
Yeah, I think Wigan also watching the wind and making use of it to try and push Bradford in their own half. And I think Bradford will, should take a copy of that and do the same in the second half.
Robinson wins the first scrum. Rathbone takes it on. Whoa, come on, linesman! Don't you think so? Come on! The linesman's on. Rathbone with the ball. Shaw was in the tackle, and West being spoken to, and the penalty to Bradford. Safely into touch by Parrish. Noble to pick the ball up. Van Bellen in strongly, takes the ball forward, tackled by West. Atherton driving into the gap. And the ball dragged out. Mr. Massey must have called hell there. Well, that was a similar incident. This time he's penalised.
Yes, I think what happened there, the man was already on his knees, and Mr. Massey, obviously, as you've seen there, he was watching the game as well, and he's seen the incident before, and I think he's taking control of the game. You know, ideal, just the right decision there.
Steve Parish with just about as easy as you could get. Front of the posts, kicking into the wind. Could have been longer. Yeah.
Well, the wind's blowing a bit funny, Alan. It's swirling a bit as the wind.
All he has to do is strike it through, it'll go through the middle. And 2 points to Bradford. So Bradford reply in the 7th minute. We've got 2 balls on the pitch. Whitfield placing the ball. Driven long and deep. Oh, well done by Richard Davis, just using his chest, picks up, tries to find a hole, but it's a good run, brings the ball almost to the 25. Noble to Rathbone on the short side, Rathbone taking it in, plays his ball, Atherton taking it forward. 3 Wigan players in, knocking him back. Noble has a run. Robinson, Atherton, Sheldon knocks one a man away. Eventually tackled. Jazovic to Robinson. Hanley hoists it downfield. That's quite a good kick. It won't run to touch. Gill picks up. Gill slips. But Rathbone hangs on to him, but Gill's still going. This time Parish. But Davis is in. Takes his man. And short ball here. Case picks up. Atherton's in. So is Robinson. Good tackle from Andy Robinson. Bradford up in force. Ryan Dunn, number 12, just playing his ball. Ball being moved. West trying to stand outside in the centres there, perhaps get his ball handling going. Wigan again. Rathbone and Noble drag the man back. Wigan play the ball, back it goes, and there's a little chip through over the top. Andy Robinson does well and drops on that. Got an awkward bounce, but he did well to take it. And Wigan offside. Case 2 or 3 yards in front of the referee. And Parish made the decision to kick at goal. Peter Fox not happy with that. Well, Bradford are going to have to follow this. It's a long kick.
No, so if it's a penalty against us, it's a penalty to Northern, you see. This one, if he gives it to us, it's a penalty to Northern. It's good from both sides for them if you just cross them off. It's not real.
So Parish, 46 yards, hits the ball but hooks it and kicked it dead. And so that'll be a dropout, as Mr. Massey is indicating. Whitfield downfield, Mumby's under that one, takes it safely. Mumby on the run, takes it up to the halfway line. Noble to Robinson. Atherton taking it in. Atherton plays his ball. Noble looking for the gap. Noble drifting sideways. Dunn niggling at him at the play of the ball. Robinson. Rathbone couldn't quite get his ball away. So that's a Wigan heading ball. And Alan Rathbone couldn't quite get it up to Robinson.
There was no need for him really to do that, because there was a man in between, and also there was not a gap. He didn't create a gap. You know,
Yeah.
if he'd have created a gap, yes,
That's right,
but
yeah,
he couldn't.
he could just stuck to
That's
it.
right. Yes.
Scrum again. This time Bradford's heading ball. Atherton can't get in. The scrum's drifting towards the middle of the field. Down they go again.
Kiss on the ground.
Robinson feeds and Hanley switches it to Mumby in the middle. Mumby! And a little break for Mumby down the side of the scrum there. Rathbone's in. Charging forward. Hanley picks that out of thin air and he's on a run. Sends Atherton in. That's a knockdown ball.
Very, very poor. Very poor. What was Atherton doing?
Mickey not quite quick enough with the pass.
No, I want to use quick hands. Been all right.
So it's Bradford heading ball again. Robinson burrowing for it. And he's tackled by Ford. Rathbone. Jazovic is in. Noble to Robinson. A one up to an Atherton. Slips one on the floor, and that's a terrible pass. What a dreadful pass. And that was Jeff Clark on the Wigan right wing who picked that one up. Well, it was given to him virtually. Sorry, Ronnie Braithwaite, isn't it? Yeah. Glynshaw.
Get off him, Alan, idiot. Stupid.
And a penalty given away by Rathbone. Whitfield with the kick, long and high. And that was silly. Unnecessary. Case driving in. Kiss forward on the run. Dunn almost getting through. And here's a chance now for Wigan. Mumby's in and he's lost the ball. Referee said it went back. And Bradford have to tackle. There's an up and under, badly sliced. Noble takes it. Noble into space. Parrish. Good run. Not a good kick there from Wigan. Robinson. Andrew Robinson on his own there a little bit. Atherton driving in, making progress, and that's better, Mickey. Straight run gains him 10 yards. Jazovic picks up and has a run. Jazovic another 10 yards. Robinson, Van Bellen, Audley Pennant. Pennant requires the attention of 3 Wigan players. Hanley gets his ball away to Mumby. Mumby hoists an up and under. And he's following and he's offside. Hanley must be offside there. Could have waited for Keith Mumby. Because he was only just behind him was
That's
Keith.
right, but I think Keith should have shouted.
Yes, he should.
Because That's right, that's important.
Should have leave him and
yes.
told him he was coming up.
Yes.
So Wigan into touch on the halfway line. And the tap, Glynshaw tears in down the short side, Noble takes him. And Wigan wanting the team to move the ball, the crowd wanting Wigan to move the ball. Good tackling from Bradford. Case taking it up. Ford feeding out, and there's the one up. Ramsdale missed by Parrish. Parrish missing his man too easily these days. He's going to get his arm hurt if he carries on like that. Gill, well tackled by Hanley. Plays his ball. Ramsdale with a high up and under. No, it's Whitfield, sorry, Whitfield. And the ball bounces badly, and it's scrabbled about. Thorpe picks up from the back foot player, and so that'll be 6 tackles. That's one on the floor, and it's dropped on by Bradford. Robinson doing well. Rathbone should have given Atherton that one. He's taking it himself all the time. Wigan must know about that. Jazovic into the gap, struggles out of tackles, looking strong. Same way. Wigan short that side. Robinson, same way to Sheldon. Sheldon coming infield. The switch, and Atherton gets his ball to Smithy. David Smith with the kick over the fullback's head, and it's well taken. David Smith just does enough to stop his man, and Atherton completes the tackle. Wigan back on their own 25 line. Braithwaite picks up, tackled by Atherton and Robinson. Short ball to Shaw, not really well worked. The ball's on the floor. Jazovic tackles his man. Mr. Massey's going to let that go. That should have been a knock on, I think. There's the inside ball. West beats his man, is it not? It's not West, it's Dunn, and Ford well tackled. Wigan moving the ball. And there's a lost ball that's on the floor. Wayne was a knock. That was a knock on.
No, because remember, it came off the chest. It's not the replay.
I thought the first one was off the chest.
Oh, no. This one came because he pulled it here.
The knock on given. Bradford head and ball. Robinson to Mumby. Mumby can't push his man away, and he's well tackled. Williams. Richard Davis picks up and takes the ball forward. Good run from Richard, gives his men time to get in position. Atherton takes it forward. Robinson and the run round. Hanley sliding and slipping past the men. Eventually tackled by Shaw. Plays it. Rathbone on the short side. Good break by Rathbone. Couldn't quite get it up. And if somebody could just... Oh, and a kick on the face there by Kiss. Robinson. Atherton. That's better football. Last tackle coming up. Hanley. Hoists it. That's quite good, right by the post. It just depends how it bounces. It bobbles about. Picked up by Williams and tackled by Parrish. Ford feeds Gill. Gill loses the ball. Parrish is down on it. Atherton takes it straight. Noble down the short side, can't quite get there, held a yard short. Atherton attacked in half back. Atherton dives in for the try. Just a little short one.
Yes, very good thinking. Because I think although the opposition were watching for that, he did the right thing by going to his right. Because
Well,
everybody,
set himself up for a
exactly, yes,
left-hand pass
yes.
and shuffled his feet round.
I was just going to say, I hope Mick don't sling it out because
Yeah.
they were very
Straight in.
short.
Yeah.
Could you
But
see
it's
what he was
on the downward movement, well down.
Well done, Mickey.
So Atherton with the try. Takes the score to Bradford 5. No, sorry, Bradford 6. I must get this scoring right,
exactly,
David.
Yes, don't make
4
mistakes.
points for a try this season. 6 and the goal kick to come. So Parrish looks to be aiming at outside the near side post, which he needs to. Right-footed, swinging it across the wind. Be a good kick if he gets this one. Looks good. Come in. Ooh, and Parrish hits the post. But a super kick, it just didn't come in enough. So score stays at 6-2. Roughly halfway through the first half. First drive of the match then to Atherton. Whitfield again looking for the long kick downfield. Wingers and fullback right down. Mumby takes it. Beautiful kick, judge kick by Whitfield. Mumby runs straight into the scrum half forward, who did the job and took Mumby. Noble scoots through the little gap left. Well awake there was Noble. Rathbone. Rathbone takes it in. And there's a penalty. Must be. The referee clearly shouted held, and Kiss just ripping the ball away.
Yes, I think it all happens all at once.
Yes, it did, yeah.
So I can't see the referee.
He's given the scrum down.
Well, he had to do that because he couldn't give in any other decision.
Robinson claiming he's got the ball, but he hasn't. Ford has it. And Wigan, good tackle there from Rathbone. Noble backing up, and the short side ball, and Bradford in trouble. Ford ships it off to Shaw. Shaw back inside. It's on the floor. Bradford couldn't grab it. It was well covered. Ramsdale couldn't hang on to that.
Get onside!
A penalty given against Ford. Never retired. So Parrish kicking towards us then.
I'm counting. What I've done.
Parrish with a kick. That's right up on the roof. Just misses me. Noble right on the halfway line with a tap. Robinson and Van Bellen with his steam up, running in, making progress. Sheldon, well tackled by Case, and Case nips round the play of the ball and takes the ball on the floor.
Got to be offside, Alan.
Yes, well, he should have been offside. He was. He can't have been standing square with his man and get round like that.
Got to be offside.
So Wigan with the ball. Shaw slips it off, but Ramsdale well stopped by Parrish. Whitfield, last tackle for Wigan. There's the kick downfield, and that's a good one. It just checks a little bit, but it's run again. Oh, and Mummy just picks up. Mumby picks up. No, the officials couldn't see that.
Oh, the way Keith stood up, it's obviously gone.
Yes, so that'll be a tap. Rathbone driving straight, taking it straight at his man.
Push him back. We get behind him. Come on.
Robinson, Van Bellen, Pennant gets his ball away to Smith. Smith's round his man, and it's Smith. Smith turns his man, and he's going for the corner. David Smith, can he get there? Oh, and a tremendous tackle by Barry Williams. But he turned his man.
Oh, fantastic turn, a fantastic turn. I think it's a turn they will be proud of, because I just got the ball at the right time from Audley, and he gave him that. He just gave him that opening, and I think the fullback were caught because he were on the outside.
That's right. And the ball was in about, and it's picked up by Ian Sheldon, falling out of the pack. Neither scrum half will get hold of it, and there's a penalty to Wigan. But David Smith almost getting in. And kick into touch. And Wigan have a player down on the floor, I think. Is that Whitfield that's on the floor, Alan?
Whitfield, yeah.
Yes, it is. He's number 3, and it looks as though it's going to be a stretcher. Oh dear, that's a bit sad. And the ball held on the 25 while Mr. Massey comes to see what's wrong.
The lad wants a stretcher, Alan. They've got to get a stretcher onto the lad. And, you know, they stopped the... Nothing wrong there. I think Mr. Massey's done the right thing.
The clock stopped, and that blow for Wigan, David, goal kicker.
Yes, very good player. I think, you know, it's a blow for them, and also getting a young lad in there who's Claire. You know, it's not the same. You have two very inexperienced players just playing together against David and Pennant, and Pennant and David, you know, it's a good combination.
Well, certainly Pennant did well to get the ball to Smith there. Spotted he was open, gave him it, and
yes, I think Gary Van Balen saw that he got it out at the right time, and he gave everybody a chance, and I think that's what we need more.
Williams doing well to get back to David, actually, because it was the last despairing dive, another yard, and David was
in the corner.
Yeah, Williams' stamina was just going, but he just managed to get the arms there and put David into touch.
That's coming up for the half an hour. There'll be quite a bit of stoppage here for this injury. And Whitfield picked up then. So Mr. Massey just telling the players that he'll wait until the stretcher is off the field before they start play. Wigan in the meantime, lots of time to reorganise themselves.
Claire, the lad they brought in on is a centre, Alan. The lad they brought in on Claire is a centre. It was one of the highly rated young ones of 2 years ago. They signed at say to wait 17 did Wigan, and he's, you know, he's a lad that they really fancy for international honours.
So Wigan setting up then for West, getting that ball away very late and well there around Robinson.
Well, it's all the aerial power he's got.
He's big lad.
That's right.
Get his arms and shoulders free.
Yes. I think if we were playing for Bradford, you know, it's a different, it'd be a different kettle of fish.
Well, the 2 Bradford props there, doing well with the tackling. Here's the kick downfield. It's Ramsdale, but he puts that straight out. Not a gut kick. He'd lots of time there. Robinson feeds. The ball's out anywhere. It's Wigan ball, and he's let it play go on. Owen Pennant caught just a little bit. Clare, the new man, just getting a little bit on the outside there. Plays his ball. Braithwaite gets his ball away. Williams in the line. Hanley and Van Bellen in with a tackle, and here's the run round. The ball fired away. West, well chopped down, but it's handed on, and that'll be a try for Dunn. Brian Dunn, second row forward, steams in.
Very good try.
And West doing well.
Well, you know, West is going to take 3 people to stop him, really. So, I mean, every time he's got the ball, he's going to get the ball out.
Yeah.
All you need to do is follow him up. It's similar to Jeff Grayson, where Grayson has got the power, he's got the aerial strength.
One of the big things so far on the Wigan play is the way that Ford has been feeding Westall, Alan. This was the thing, as I said before, we started very talented for Ford. In fact, we went for him ourselves, as I said. And this was a big thing. It brings other players running all the time, and he's a superb ball handler. Puts people into spaces. And when you get a fella like West, as David said, back him up, then you put him in a gap and then back him up, and you're away.
He also reminded me a bit of Gary Stevens, because he seems to be playing this similar type of game, and I think all these big forwards is benefiting because of that. And he's just walking through the game.
Well, a let off there. That's Clare kicking, who's missed the goal. So the score remains at 6-all. And there'll be about 10 minutes left. So, a lot of Wigan youngsters in the team, all doing well. Ball falls over. A lot of youngsters doing well in the side, Alan.
That's right, yeah. Both teams were young sides, very young sides, really.
Ball taken above his head there. West again, Case powering in. Bradford forwards in for the tackle.
Pushed off it, you see.
Ford, he picks that one up well. Dunn slides as he went in for that one. Clare with the ball, knocked over by Hanley. Gary Van Bellen. Kiss. Ford with the kick downfield. Changes his mind at the last minute, but it doesn't bounce in touch. Mumby collects, but that was a good kick. And Mumby beats his man just by a fraction. Takes the ball forward. A little niggle with the knees on Mumby. Atherton steaming in. Noble on the switch to Van Bellen. Van Bellen tries to knock his man away. Ramsdale into Parish. Atherton, Rathbone. Rathbone has to take the ball.
That's out wide there.
Robinson, Atherton. Atherton with the kick. It checks for Braithwaite, who uses his feet sensibly. And Atherton goes chasing him, but he outpaces him. Robinson's in though for the tackle. Atherton comes back and completes it. Case with a run. Glenshaw sails through the gap. Shaw gets his ball away. It's knocked forward and Hanley goes down on it. Richard Davis takes the ball in, followed by Gill. Mumby's injured himself a little bit as Rathbone tries to make a break. Mumby with a kick on the backside by the look of it. Noble, Robinson, Van Bellen, Robinson, Jazovic did well to take the ball. It wasn't a good pass. Scooped it up, but Robinson should be having a go. Go on, Robbie, have a run. Atherton links with him. And the last tackle. Hanley kicks through into the space. Parrish is up. Parrish tackled by Hanley and knocked down by the Bradford forwards who were first there. Mumby looks to have recovered a little bit. Short side ball, Glinshaw, well tackled, it's on the floor though, picked up by Ramsdale. No, it's not Ramsdale.
Henderson a bit when he gets the ball, doesn't he? You know, you can see Henderson looking for it, you know.
Nicky Kiss with the run. It was done the forward. Kiss plays it to himself, slips the ball away. Atherton receives, thank you very much. Play the ball. Robinson. Audley Pennant strides into space, gets his ball away to Robinson. Robinson finds Sheldon. Sheldon couldn't find anybody else. Hanley having them, taking them on. Rathbone coming in, pushes himself. Rathbone in for a tremendous try.
Fantastic. I think Alan has so much strength there, and his momentum took him all the way. A beautiful try.
Yes, he looked as though he were going to stagger and fall at one time, but he got
really
there.
Delightful
Very
try.
strong, yeah,
fantastic. He's been playing hard all morning. We've been saying, well, he's not doing this, but he's just
running at
shown.
them all the
That's
time,
right.
that's
He's
right.
coming straight. He's doing what Peter Fox want from him. He's coming straight and taking the ball. You know, take the ball at them.
That was the best bit of football we've played all the afternoon, the lead up to the trial, and you know, the
Robinson and Sheldon and
that's right. Everybody
moving
looking.
the ball, looking for people.
It's nice to see young Sheldon there. You know, playing his normal game. He can move. He can hold. He can lay it off. That's right. You know, that's what I think he's going to be a class player.
So then 10 points to Bradford with the kick to come. And Parrish slots that one. Score goes to 12-6. Going to be about 5 minutes left, I would think, in this first half. Cool wind blowing at us. And Bradford doing well against the wind.
Yes, Bradford is doing very well, and I think Alex Murphy, I'm surprised, you know, he's not feeling all this cold round this place, because there is no atmosphere at all.
No,
I think Bradford is taking the game by the scruff of the neck and playing football, and I don't think Alex Murphy is very pleased at all.
Kick downfield. Richard Davis picks up. Now he'll have a run. Runs into the forwards. All he has to do is hang on and go down.
Get him up in then!
Kiss trying to hold him up while they steals the ball. The held was called by the referee. We could hear it with Noble. Noble into space. Noble still going. Noble pushes the full back, but he couldn't quite get away. But what a run from Noble. And man held down, and a penalty to Bradford. Williams wouldn't let go of his legs.
Noble is very, very, very deceiving, because I think Wigan hasn't caught on yet. You see, he's been deceiving them, and suddenly he's going, and that's where his strength is, because this guy can run, and once he gets going, you know, it takes some stopping.
It must be the fastest up in the game, I've said this before.
Parrish knocks that one safely into touch, and Bradford are back in the Wigan half on the attack.
It's fast as well, just a while under that break, and, you know, I'm not saying well and slowly, but I think it's a bit.
So Bradford with another 6 tackles and a chance to attack. Robinson to Van Bellen on the run. Robinson to Atherton. Atherton running into the gap, taking the ball forward. Bradford setting up. Hanley. Rathbone, but he's well tackled this time. Parrish again tackled off the ball by Ramsdale.
Come on, look!
And the scrum given, and that's twice. Kiss has done Ellery. Hanley doing well there. Just stepped in and pushed Rathbone out the way.
I don't know what to say there. I think it's very poor refereeing. You know,
He's indecisive, I think,
very
isn't it?
indecisive. I don't think he knows what he's there for, because he don't realise that he's supposed.
Oh, and Robinson slips it sideways. Rathbone going for the line. And that ball wasn't in. Hanley, Atherton, Mumby, Mumby to Jazovic, get in Jaz! Yes, Jazovic in
Beautiful passing,
handling.
absolutely beautiful passing. I think it's beautiful football, and everybody wants to be going and wants the ball, which is great within the team.
And everybody drawing the man and making the little gap.
Yes.
Jazovic to sail through.
Very good and slick passing, which is great.
Mr. Massey just having a word with Ellery Hanley.
I think Mr. Massey wants to get on, you know, he knows Bradford's going to win, so he wants to be on the winning side.
Well, back to seriousness. Try coming at the right time, Alan.
Yes.
Just before half time.
I think that's the best try we've seen from Northern this year, Alan. We've seen some good individual tries, but that was good, strong, hard-running rugby, wasn't it?
Well, what I like about it is the passing, because now people is giving, they got confidence, they are giving the ball, and they're giving it at the right time. And that's
right,
important. It gives their
Oh, and Parrish slots that one. Another 6 points.
Beautiful. This young Parrish, he can kick like that all
He
day.
kicks lazy, doesn't
Oh,
he?
yes.
No
but
effort when he
he's got
strikes
class.
the ball.
He strikes the ball with grace.
Yeah, that's right. You're right, David. That's a good word, is that?
Exactly.
There goes the half-time hooter. And Wigan, yes, receiving boos. Bradford must be highly delighted with that. I've lost the score.
18-6.
18-6 to Bradford. Here they come then for the start of the second half.
26, Wakefield 14.
Little look around, but no substitutions on the Bradford side. That looks to be the same team that started the game. Wigan to kick off.
Campbell.
And Wigan, yes, have introduced Danny Campbell.
Yes, Campbell.
And we think it's Case that's gone off. Campbell, strong player.
Yes, Case. Second from the line.
Oh yes, Case is still on.
He's done.
Well, certainly Campbell's on, but we can't just work out who's off. Wayne, the loose forward, yeah. Mumby picks up. Drives to the 25. Plays his ball. And Noble, having a weaving run, takes the ball forward 10 yards. Ramsdale in there having a niggle. Robinson, Van Bellen, straight in. It's a bit straighter from Van Bellen. Atherton taking it forward. West trying to pull his head off. Noble, Robinson, Sheldon takes it. Nothing on there at all. Last tackle coming up. Robinson having a look for the kick. Puts it back to Hanley, who hoists it. That could run. If it does. Oh, Williams takes. Didn't. It stood on its end. Williams, well tackled by Hanley. Case feeding Campbell. Gets his first touch of the ball. Tackled by Atherton and Hanley. Atherton in and Sheldon pushed offside. Clare. Case to Ford. Ford tries to slip past Atherton, but he can't get through. Jazovic slides in. Case to Campbell. Campbell. And a knock-on given. Case just resisting Jazovic's challenge. The whistle had gone. And a scrum down. Bradford head and ball. And that's a Bradford ball. Sounded like it could be a knock-on or something. Rathbone picks up and has a little run and gives to Hanley. Parrish slips away. Parrish still going. Jazovic to Hanley. Hanley to Atherton. Atherton couldn't go anywhere. Tackled by Case.
Get it over, Steve. Get it over.
An offside given there. That Wood well in front.
Get it over.
So a chance for Parrish to kick a goal, which I think he's going to do.
Aye. Ellery told him to shoot for touch. Ellery was saying touch.
And he wanted to be captain.
He wanted to be captain.
Who's the captain? So Steve with the kick. Just inside that right hand post will do. Come on, Steve, knock this one over. And he's missed it, he's hooked it.
Yeah, he did, he kicked away from
Yeah. So a miss there for Parrish. By his standards, that will be a bad miss. Wigan with the dropout from the 25. Taken by Wood. Wood hoists a long one. It's gone past Ellery Hanley. Davis picks up. Davis having a run. Does well, pushes his man over. Two half-backs tackle for Wigan. Noble has a run. Noble loses the ball. Ball played and Wigan exploiting the gap. Good tackle from Hanley undone, and Wigan had an overlap, should have let the ball go earlier. West, that was close to forward, but West takes it forward, tackled by Rathbone, Noble and Atherton. And there's the switch on the other side. Ford lets it go. And Pennant, and that's a forward pass. Pennant's boot raked through the face. And the forward pass given. And that's a penalty. Parrish is going to kick. This time he's kicking from the floor. Ball falls down, and the crowd not happy with this. And ball belted into touch. Bradford on the halfway line. The tap, Atherton driving forward. Gently, ball stolen. Glynshaw. An offside given. Wigan's kick. Much to the delight of the Wigan crowd, a great roar there. I think they feel that Bradford have been offside. So a ball safely into touch, and Bradford have a spell of defending to do on or about their 25. Shaw acting as the dummy, Case coming in. Van Bellen trying for the ball but couldn't quite get it. Kiss again. There's a run round. Fed out to West. West who drops the ball. The knock on. Bradford with the scrum and the head and ball. Have you got the time? Robinson to Hanley, Hanley to Mumby, Mumby to Hanley, Hanley beating his man, taking the ball on, Rathbone, a loose ball, and Rathbone down the middle, Rathbone still going, and he should have given it first time. Good runs from Rathbone though, Atherton in, taking the ball forward. And there's the switch. Ball given to Jazovic, but not early enough to create an overlap for Parrish. Noble, Sheldon. Last tackle coming up. Hanley. And that's a good kick. Williams waiting. Atherton offside, and the players still haven't got the hang of this new rule, have they, David?
No, they haven't, because I
They're
think
just not
Gallery,
holding back at all.
Gallery was holding back a bit as well.
Wigan trying to move the ball, tackled. Gill in, trying to just produce something that can open Bradford up. Plays it to himself, comes inside, but Noble's in with a tackle. Ford handing on, Campbell gets the ball away to West. West striding through, but well tackled by Mumby, good tackle. But Wigan trying to move the ball, West trampling over Mumby, and there's a tight ball. Robbie's down on it, took a kick on the head as he did it. No, it's not Robinson. Jazovic. Robinson to Atherton. Atherton caught by Shaw. Robinson, Mumby. Mumby in place, realising there were no forwards there. Noble picks up and has a run. Noble still going, gets his ball away. Alan Rathbone's going for the Alan Rathbone, can't go the distance. A clear break, couldn't quite pick up, and he's injured as well. Hanley with a little dummy and a push, and he feeds Van Bellen. Van Bellen coming on the run, and Bradford spreading Wigan all over the place, and Hanley's still going, gets his ball away. Jazovic picks it up. Jazovic struggles through, throws one over the top to Smith, and Smith's in at the corner. Oh, what a try, and some superb work by Jazovic.
Very good try there. Fantastic good try. That's right, everybody's moving the ball, and he's getting to the wingman.
Coming in for that short
very
one as
nice,
well.
yes.
Everybody playing extremely well there.
The best team display we've had this season, Alan, without a doubt. The lads are all working for each other and trying to play the football.
Everybody doing the job that they're supposed to do.
Yes,
I think that makes things easy.
But it's
for
also
them.
very, very slick passing, good passing, and people is now coming onto the ball. You know, when everybody's they're going through, there's somebody there waiting to get the ball, wanting the ball. It makes a big difference.
Rathbone making a nice break.
Yeah. Well, Rathbone, you know, he's a good player, very good player. Goes straight and he goes hard. And I think he's just got that much fire in the game. You know, he's a good player, very good player.
Bring Mark Fleming on.
So Parrish from the touchline side, seeing if he can tag on the points. No, and he's hooked that one with the wind, and that's gone way past the post, so that takes the score then to 22-6. How far into the second half? 10 minutes. About 10 minutes into the second half. Bradford score again. In the meantime, Mickey Atherton has had to come off, and Mark Fleming's gone on. Jazovic will move into the front row, I think. Mumby takes the kick. Mumby comes and he's tackled. Clare. Robinson to Van Bellen. Van Bellen taking the ball in. Knocked Ramsdale away there. Robinson. Jazovic taking the ball, and Wigan got the ball. Ball switched to Campbell. Campbell in, ships his ball off. Case tackled by Robinson and Fleming. West can't get it inside, passes it to Kiss. Kiss to Case. Case to Dunn, and Dunn straightening up. The Bradford defence holding on their 25. Ford running across and feeding the ball. Parrish knocks his man backwards, and Mark Fleming's down on that one. He's lost the ball, and it's gone to Wigan again, and that should be back to 6. Back to 1 rather. Short side ball. Ford should have released the ball there and given Glenshaw it. Well, the referee's wrong with that one. That should have been back to him. There's a high kick, it's not gone anywhere, and everybody's jockeying for position. Gary Van Bellen goes down on it, and the Bradford take it, and it's knocked forward. I think he was right with that one as well.
Yeah.
He was wrong with the other though. The Bradford player played it on the floor, didn't he?
He was very wrong.
So down goes the scrum. Wigan head and ball. And the Wigan ball. And it's thrown on the floor. Pennanting quickly, and offside given against Audley by Mr. Massey. Clare wanting to tap it, and there's nobody seems to be ready. And they eventually do take the tap. It'd have been better playing it straight away, but tries to make half a break. Nobody backing him up. And the Wigan crowd very dissatisfied with their team's performance. Ford to Campbell. Campbell trying to slip it away. West, the ball's lost on the floor. And Mummy's got a bag knock there. And he's riding about. That doesn't look good. So play will be stopped for a while. Wigan looking a little bit disorganised.
Yes, nobody seems to be taking charge on the field. You know, they've got penalties and nobody knows what to do.
And this Clare looks to be buzzing about a bit, wanting to do it, and yet somebody's shouting and stopping him. He'd have been better tapping that and going himself. Nobody else was ready.
But I think in a situation like that where we hadn't decided, just cool down now and put the ball in touch instead of yourselves down.
Set something up.
That's right.
Mumby recovers from the knock. Mr. Massey wants the scrum back where it was. The ball's in. Mumby takes it. Well, Mumby getting the ball. Not really wanting it, I don't think, after that injury. Rathbone's going to try and pivot his way around, but really he shouldn't have been in there. He's better running. Noble picks the right sort of spot to run to. Just takes us a few yards further away. And Sheldon just pivots round and takes the ball forward. Crossing the 25, they're kicking knees on him. Kiss. Parrish with the big kick downfield, and it's a good one. He's found the space, and it's going to run over the 25. And now we're dangerous. Braithwaite into space. Can't beat Hanley. Campbell, well tackled by Alan Rathbone. West, again tackled by Rathbone, and Rathbone having a short, sharp spell. West kicking the ball forward and knocking on, and Bradford lucky there because Alan Rathbone must have been offside.
Well, I think Alan's been playing very well. You know, he can't say... I don't think Alan was offside. I think West tried to play a quick one. You know, that's the difference. I think Alan is playing very well.
So Massey giving Bradford the penalty for somebody speaking, I think. So Steve Parrish with another kick at goal.
If they don't get him, they've got to drop out to them.
Yes. And he can kick him very hard.
Well, he's swim behind him, he'll put him down.
Steve hooking the last one.
His strike was beautiful.
If he can just settle and strike there with his usual rhythm, then it'll be a better kick than last time. Looks to come round the corner a bit more than he did in the first half. That looks better. And he slots that one beautifully.
He stroked that
yeah,
beautifully. I mean, that's...
It was on balance.
That's right. He made one mistake, and I don't think he's likely to make that again. Because when he missed the other one, he knew that the wind was, although he was blowing, it was crossing as well.
Yeah.
And he was really pushing the ball. I think Steve is a very good kicker. You know, anything as easy as that, he'll put him between the posts.
The score goes to 24-6. Long kick downfield. Richard Davis picks up on the try line. Davis with a run. Oh, terrible pass by Davis. Tackled by Clare, and he tried to ship it off, and he should have given it early if he was going to get rid of it. You can't afford in near your own line to patellate like that. So Bradford under pressure. Wigan scrum, and they should get the ball, and they do. Ford runs into Alan Rathbone, who watched him carefully around that scrum. Bradford short on this side. Wood tries to get his ball away, does so to West. Could be a try to Clare, it is. But Bradford short of men there this side then.
Well, I think West there draw quite a few people, and as you know, we said before, West is always going to need 2 or 3 men, you know, giving him attention, and it just that slip, you know, a slide slip, but I don't think that's going to upset Bradford.
No.
I think we'll come back and score another one.
So West good with the ball there, slipping it away. Clare taking advantage of it, and he's going to see if he can add the points to this.
That's right, yeah. So it's trying to play.
And the goal kicker wanting the other ball. He's not happy with that one. The referee also indicates that the ball is a little bit soft. Clare are going to try to kick and add the points to his try. And so, similar position to the one that Parrish kicked. So here he goes. Jeff Clare just pushes it slightly across the face of the goal, but a good effort.
24-10.
That takes the score then to 24-10.
20 minutes left.
Halfway through the second half, 20 minutes left. And the scorers in the Wigan window being kept busy. I'm sure it's not the way they want, but they're being kept busy.
Well, I don't think they've any choice today, because from the beginning we know what the score was going to be. I mean, there's no way as Bradford, with the style they're playing and the new confidence and also the attacking style, you know, is made for Bradford.
Braithwaite bravely running at some forwards there. Jazovic knocks his man down. Case in, tackled by Noble. And Mark Fleming in there too. And the ball's on the floor, well picked up. That Dunn, we haven't seen much of him recently. Campbell, the substitute, gets in, tries to slip the ball round. Robinson goes for it. Campbell plays his ball. Ford. Tackled by Rathbone on the 25, and the last tackle coming up. And the kick downfield is a good one, and it'll run into touch just on the halfway line. Good kick from Ford.
That's right. That, you know, I can understand the short side.
And that one running away. And so the scrum on the 10-yard line. Noble trying to get in, and Wigan drive. The ball comes out and Mumby picks up. Go down, Keith, take the tackle. So Mumby plays the ball, David Smith. Rathbone takes it forward. Knocks Shaw over, Shaw lifting the legs up. Noble, Robinson, Van Bellen, a little bit tackle around the head from Kiss.
Same way.
Noble having a run. Can't get through this time.
And again.
Robinson runs across, drops Sheldon on the inside. Sheldon taking the ball in. Hanley chips one over the top, and Rathbone, and Hanley felled off the ball. And a good tackle from Jazovic brings his man down, but Hanley really fell after it kicked that ball. Gill mustn't be let go. Good tackle from Mark Fleming. Case driving it in, Sheldon in with the tackle. Bradford just regrouping a little. Dunn can't get his ball away. An attempted kick over the top, fed off, but Bradford spotted that. And the last tackle for Wigan. Kick from Ford, a good one, but it's going to go right out. Taken by the wind, too high. So that'll be a scrum back. Keith Mumby is going to be substituted as soon as the referee's attention is drawn to it.
Mr. Raymond Sawyer of Forest Bridge, will you please return home immediately? Mr. Raymond Sawyer of
So Keith Mumby, who has a leg injury, is hobbling off, and Dean Carroll coming on. Dean got a quarter of an hour. Robinson feeds. Hanley going to switch, goes the other side and feeds to Carroll. It's on the floor and it's dropped, and Ramsdale, not a good pass there from Ellery, and the penalty given to Ramsdale. And Ellery making the opening there really, and if he'd have given a good pass, we could have seen Dean having a scamper for quite a way. Wood into touch. So Bradford have to meet these 6 tackles. Case driving in. Bradford just standing back a little bit, not meeting him. Glinshaw making inroads to the 25, and Bradford have just stopped coming forward. They must get up and meet this Wigan sign, because they'll come and keep coming, all these forwards. West tied up. Good tackle from Jazovic there. Plays his ball. Fleming to Campbell. Dunn, tackled by Robinson. Ball played, Ramsdale Ford running across and feeding it to West. West, well held. Last tackle for Wigan. And Kiss gets his ball away. Wood feeds off. Chance for Glinshaw. Glinshaw loses the ball. Well picked up by Hanley. Took that well. Came at him quickly. Noble to Fleming. Fleming just takes it in. Robinson, Van Bellen. Well tackled by Campbell. Noble having a run, drives to the 25 line. Rathbone straight down the middle, and this wants a kick. Back to Parrish. Parrish hoists a high ball. Well taken by Williams. Williams tackled by Pennant. Should have given it. Clare round the acting halfback. Well tackled by Pennant. Wood feeding it out to Ford. Ford done. Held by Fleming. And Rathbone in. Case just pushing Gary Van Bellen away a little bit. Campbell on the run, comes into Noble. Noble will tackle him. It's kicked through. That will be play on. Dean Carroll picks up. Jazovic down on the floor, had a knock. Parrish nearly ran into him. Noble to Robinson. Wide ball to Sheldon. Sheldon to Pennant, who dropped it, and the gap was almost made there. Yes, pass fired at him a little bit quick. Kiss. Done, well spotted by Mark Fleming. And Rathbone. Calm down, Alan. Clare moving the ball wide forward, and Gill taken by Jazovic, and Gary Van Bellen completes the tackle. Campbell, Robinson in, shipped off, but Brian Noble, this ball still away, a chance here. Dunn comes back inside, but he won't get past Hanley. Hanley knocked down with the help of Fleming. Campbell, well spotted. Jazovic in, knocking the ball, one up, one down. Good defence from Bradford. Wood, the little chip through. Dean Carroll picks up. There's no danger there. No danger there, and the man knocks him down.
Yes, well, no need for that, Alan, at all.
None at all. It was always Carroll's ball.
That's right.
Silly and Bradford just losing a little bit of control there. They'd controlled the game for a long while, and now they're giving Wigan a chance to play with the ball.
I think really Wigan is trying to play bloody stupid there, because when the stand-up got the ball, I mean, he knew he could have just run into the man. I think he intended to.
Shaw tackled. Case on the backup. Case knocks it back to West. West on the short side, looks to turn it in but can't. West again playing it to himself, throws the ball away. Noble does well, ducks underneath those two tackles. Pennant picks up, has a run, stolen by Kiss, feeds off to Campbell. Campbell slips it away. Clare driven back by a good tackle from Robinson, lifted his man and pushed him back, but Bradford having to tackle hard now, 10 yards short. Case, and he slips through two tackles. Case going close, and Bradford desperately defending. The ball being moved forward. Wood, a long wide ball. Shaw misses it. Braithwaite slips one man, but he's pulled down by Hanley. Plays his ball, and the reverse pass to West. Beautiful little reverse pass there. And Wood with a nice touch, Alan.
Yes, beautiful reverse pass there, Alan. But again, we had a chance to hit the ball dead, and we didn't do.
24-14.
We're going to struggle, Alan, unless we get the ball and hold it for a while. You're not giving ourselves a chance.
Well, we've been giving the ball away in our own half and giving Wigan a chance to play with it in a dangerous position. It's not so bad in their half. At least you have a chance of recovering. Good try then from Wigan. And the goal kicker, Wood, made the try. Little dither, strikes that well. That's a good kick. That sails through the middle. That could make it hard. 24-16. How long do you reckon we've got, Alan, please?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. And Bradford need to get the ball and consolidate.
I think Bradford need now to keep them under pressure. When you get the ball, a few, drive 4 tackles out and stick it in their 25. Let them do the hard work and we'll keep them down.
Try to score, yeah.
Yes.
Parrish with the kick. Well caught by Dunn. Striding up, met by Fleming and Noble. Glynshaw in, driven back. Wigan on their own 25, short side ball, handing on, a good tackle from Parrish. Case bringing it in, coming the short side. Hanley tackles. Campbell throws that one, that's gone to ground on the floor. Picked up by Dunn. Good tackle there from Mark Fleming, who's doing some tremendous tackling since he came on. There's the little chip over the top. And the ball knocked on and it's shot away. And referee has given play on. And Wigan with a chance to attack. Ford has a run himself, feeds it to Campbell. But that was well spotted. Ford again beginning to buzz and sends a Clare inside. And the man pulled down. Kiss, Ford, West slipping his ball away again. Campbell into space. Campbell well tackled by Gary Van Bellen. Hanley trying for the ball. Case feeding off Ford, the short pass, and it's on the floor. Pennant's down on it. And a bit of relief now for Bradford. Mark Fleming trying to run it out, does well. Noble to Robinson. Robinson caught with the ball. Hang on to it, Robbie.
Get on through the eyes, man!
Robinson. Van Bellen into the space. Slips his ball away to Smith. Smith gets his ball to Pennant. Hang on, Audley. And that's a little better. Bradford with the ball. Noble having a run. Noble still going. Owen Smith arrived at the wrong time, unfortunately, a little later or earlier, and he'd have been in. Kick through. Smith flattened to the floor.
In there, stop, look.
Noble takes the fullback Williams, and the referee just ignored that. Braithwaite tackled. Well, the Wigan players were waiting for the penalty then. West well dragged down. Good tackle from Rathbone. Short side ball, well spotted by Rathbone. Kiss trying to get the elbow in. He deliberately came back there. Case running sideways now. Still taking three. Bradford short on the far side. The switch. And the tackle coming in on Wood, and that's 6 tackles. That's got to be a play the ball. Bradford play, Noble to Fleming. Hanley, Jazovic into the space. Hanley picks up and goes. Weaving and bobbing. Goes over the 25, a good run from Ellery. Well, Dean Carroll up from full-back, moves the ball to Robinson. The drop off to Sheldon. Sheldon steams in, the ball's on the floor. Robinson to Parrish. Parrish can't quite get there. Davis. Noble driving, he's over and he's down. No, he's held. Almost down. A tremendous drive out of Noble. He got there. All he needed was to get it down.
Took him through, you know. He used his strength there.
So down they go. A penalty given to Wigan for pushing. Mr. Massey apparently trying to even the game up. Kick to touch. Safe and secure. That'll take Wigan up to their 25.
How long, Alan? About 5 minutes, I make it, Alan.
About 5 minutes. Glynshaw almost breaking free. Good tackle from Noble. Ford, Campbell well taken. Fleming and Jazovic doing a good job there. Case throws the ball, well picked up by Glenshaw, ships it inside to Kiss. Kiss, well tackled by Noble. Didn't he? No, Gill tackle, Jazovic taking him. Gill plays his ball west, looking for men, slips his ball away to Case. Case turns, but the Bradford defence holding back. Keep onside Bradford. Forward to Campbell. Campbell slips it, it's on the floor. Dived on, but Wigan pick up and the knock on given.
Played well, David played well there. He knew enough side. Possibly knock on, wasn't it?
A knock on, yes, it's bound to be. The advantage wasn't taken really. So the scrum will go down. And Bradford head and ball. Straightened up. Hanley. Carroll in the line. Carroll! Well done, Dean. Play your ball. Plays it to himself and he's having another go. It's Carroll who passes straight to Stockdale. Gill picks up. Gill well tackled by Jazovic and followed by Noble. Jazovic done extremely well on Gill, yes. Case gets his ball away. Audley Pennant took the ball, did well, resisted Gill. Noble to Rathbone. Jazovic straight. Keep going, Jazz.
Good game, good second half, Jazz.
Play your ball, Jazz. Robinson tries to run round. Rathbone straightening up and taking it. That's what we need. A bit of straight running and backing up. Hanley wriggling about, still going. Slips it away, picked up by Sheldon. Sheldon to Carroll. Carroll weaving and bobbing. Carroll going down the middle. Noble having a run, feeding it off to Robinson. Robinson caught on the 25. Held called. Play ball. Noble hoisting up and under. Dragged down at the same time, but it stops. Parrish can't quite take his man. And a chance here. Stockdale, but Bradford tackling, men covering, Noble doing well there, but Wigan again moving the ball. Campbell dragged down by Rathbone. Campbell plays it to himself, and Wigan beginning to buzz a little bit. Bradford will have to organise themselves in defence. Campbell shipping it off to Ford. Wide ball inside to Clare. Clare held just short of the halfway line. Kiss having a run down the middle, and again tackled by Fleming and Jazovic.
Get up to him, lads. Come on, 5 and lap. Hold him.
And the tackle complete. The turnover arrives just as the buzzers goes, and Bradford with another convincing win, 24-16, David.
Yes, very good win, Alan. I think this must be, I would say, one of the finest wins I've ever seen, because Bradford did everything that was. They did everything right. They took the ball forward and they released the ball when it was necessary. And when they did release the ball, there was always somebody there to take it. And everybody wanted to work. And I think Alan Rathbone, for me, has played a marvellous game today. And young scrum half, I think, is a good player. Andy Robinson, great lad for the future. Got all the potential there. And Alarie Hanley, class player, the man with flair. You know, they've got everything.
Thank you, David. Well, the next match then is a second round cup tie. We've got it right this week. It's on Wednesday and it's against Castleford. So from Central Park with the score 24 to Bradford, 16 to Wigan, we'll leave you.